Hey, folks, welcome to Neebscast.
Yeah.
Hey,
everybody.
So why does YouTube say that we're not a gaming channel? Like, what the hell happened there?
We don't know what happened. I think, well, we have music. Thick made a lot of music on our channel, and Duralis.
I made some.
Hey, I made a song
That's
Yep,
right.
you made some.
with my best friend.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway.
I wish we could have been a part of that.
Yeah.
But, so I think something with that and Spotify and CD Baby and all these other things that kind of manage our music, somehow we got signed up as an artist channel or a music channel.
Right.
And
on
that's
YouTube.
been for, I don't know, the last year or
And
so.
we don't know how that happened, right?
We didn't ask for it.
We didn't ask for
Nope.
it.
And
With Thick, you never know.
at least a year, something might have been clicked wrong. Like, but you'd think that wouldn't be one of
That'd
those
be an
like
obvious
click
click, not a mistake
and
click.
like verify. You know, like when you delete a video, it says like, "Hey, are you absolutely positively sure you want to change this?"
Yeah.
And you go, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it goes, can't be undone.
Right.
And you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Still
do it.
yes.
So yes, so there should be
You
six
sure
of these
you want to
for
be
like.
a? Yeah. You
an
sure
artist?
you want to be a music channel?
Are you sure you've been gaming for?
Because you do games.
For 8 years. Now
have,
you
like-
want to be singing?
Yeah, you got like 20 songs, but you got like 2,000 gaming videos. So
It makes zero
So-
sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I've always been the one that's been like, I bet you this is a problem.
well,
I
we've all
betcha.
thought that, but I checked a long time ago. Listen, if you got a problem at YouTube, you can't just call up the service desk.
No.
It's not easy.
No, it's crazy, but we did once assigned to it diligently, got answers reasonably quick.
Well, it's funny with YouTube. Like when we went and got a little tour up in San
Kelly?
Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we met like our liaison or whatever, our person. You know, as soon as we met and we were like, oh, cool. We got to that point. It's almost like they block your number.
Right.
Well, no,
I know, but
they just
like,
get rid of people. Or
Yeah,
the-
there's
pe-
that.
They do.
too.
That
You
whole
go,
department's gone.
What was his name?
I don't remember.
Was it Justin? It was something. Anyway, it was like, hey, we got a problem. Like even we got hacked. I
Yeah.
emailed him. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah?
I don't work there anymore. It's like,
He's at the Jiffy Lube up the block.
they're switching
Right.
positions or jobs or whatever. So,
I know how many people are on YouTube. I know how many people, have even 1 million subscribers. But you would think that, when it comes down to customer service and the money that they bring in and what they do, like I can talk to a human about something with Amazon almost immediately.
Yeah, they're pretty good about
All
that.
right,
Actually.
and I can get on the phone with them, talking to an actual voice to voice, and not just this texting back and forth or whatever
Yeah.
bullshit. Within 10 minutes,
You just
almost
call them
always.
to chat sometimes.
I do.
Don't you?
I'm a lonely guy.
yeah.
All right. So YouTube, there's got to be some point of like, all right, you've been doing business for this long. This is what you maintain when it comes down to this. Something to get you to a point where
YouTube
you
Prime.
fucking talk to people, right?
Yeah.
YouTube Prime.
We'll take this guy's calls. Yeah. But even if you're not, yeah, everyone should have that. If you're making a real go at it, you should be able to talk to someone. So what we're
Eventually.
dealing with is like, what do you call it? Like chat. You're chatting with someone
Yep.
on text.
Yep.
But it's still, even when I checked like a year or so ago, they're just like, yeah, you're an artist now. I'm like, yeah, we don't want to be an artist. Like, yeah, but you're an artist. And I'm like, well, don't want to be. We're a gaming channel. And they're like, too bad, But then we tried again recently, and they said there is a way to change that. Because we think we're being hurt in views because we're not showing up in gaming searches.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, that's massive. That's such a big problem. And I hope that, you'd think it would make a big difference in views once it is changed.
Because used to, any game we played, 7 days, especially 7 days, are like our big ones. If I search those on someone else's account, we've got 2 or 3 results in there. Now, usually I don't see our videos.
And that is unfortunate.
And luckily, our subscribers are, supporting us, so they're seeing our videos. But I don't think we're being shown a lot of times.
Yeah.
And that's messed up. So there's a concern of, I thought there was a little bit more of a concern.
When we switch,
When we switch back,
They told so Aztecia was chatting with them last, and they said, yeah, so what you had was an artist channel or something. We had like two different things. I don't know if there's like a Google Plus thing or they've done some weird stuff in the past. Anyway, you have like an artist thing that people could subscribe to, and then we had our gaming channel, and they somehow merged them. So what's hopefully going to happen is all the artist people just get separated and I don't know, unsubscribed. But we're, they say we don't know for sure what happens. So it's not like something. I don't know why they can't just make all the subscribers just a gaming channel. That's crazy to me.
That's crazy to me.
But they say we're going to lose some subscribers when they reverse this artist thing.
And what that entails and how many we
Yeah.
We don't
no
know.
clue.
We're worried about it.
Yeah. I mean, what if it takes away half our subscribers? Because for some reason, it just does. I mean, how the hell do we even know?
Yeah. Like it might unsubscribe you,
Yeah,
Steve.
so you pay attention,
Yeah.
guys.
or Josh.
Or
you
Pam.
check. Terry.
Yeah, but the problem, well, that turns into then a big problem. We should
Maybe.
be marketing this in a really big, scary way. Like,
We're
are
scared.
Are we going down? Has you?
Yeah. Is this
has
the
YouTube
end?
finally taken
but
us out?
That might not have anything to do with YouTube, though.
Yeah, maybe not. But like YouTube might have a vendetta against us.
Why do they hate us? Why does YouTube
Why does
hate
YouTube
us?
hate us so much?
We're their biggest threat.
Yep, it's
Yep.
true.
That's it.
It's true.
Thank you to our sponsor, Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit with chef-prepared meals delivered straight to your door, and they are delicious. Factor's fresh, never-frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes, so all you have to do is heat up and enjoy. And I've eaten a lot of Factor. I've been ordering regularly, and I've been loving it. And I have a new order coming up next week, and I'm not only looking forward to awesome meals, but it saves me a lot of time cooking and a lot of trips to the store. And I'm eating healthier with Factor because I'm avoiding fast food and takeout. And at the same time, I'm saving money, which is always beautiful. And they have options out the wazoo. I usually go with the chef's choice, but they also have keto, vegan and veggie, calorie smart, and protein plus options on the menu each week. And each meal is prepared fresh, and I repeat, never frozen, using the best ingredients and delivered straight to your door. So I suggest if you have ever considered trying a ready-to-eat meal kit, then head to factormeals.com/Neebs50 and use code Neebs50 to get 50% off your first box. That's code Neebs50 at factormeals.com/Neebs50 to get 50% off your first box. Thank you, Factor.
Anyway, here's our advice. Check back, because they even told us when this happens, they can't tell us when. We can ask them to do it. They might do it immediately. It might happen in the next few weeks. Who knows? But if you do get subscribed, we hope you check back and just check. Make sure you're still subscribed.
So after the change, we'll probably bring it back up in a podcast down the road and remind you again.
Right.
If anyone sees it,
If anyone sees it, because we're probably done then.
we'll be done. Yep.
Yeah.
It's all over.
I'm going to call Homeboy and see if there's any spots at Jiffy Lube.
You like to change oil?
No. I don't have to.
Terry, the manager over there, has a drinking problem. He drinks all day.
And there's only one Jiffy Lube.
I just realized I need to go get my oil changed because I last changed it in October. It's about time.
I drove by one of your trucks the other day.
Did you?
I mean, like your truck, I passed.
Someone
and
had
it
a
was
truck
the
like
same
mine?
color, except it had a blue door.
That's classy.
Yeah, it was
like
super
that.
classy.
You know, your truck looks so good in the very beginning of
Of
The
our pilot?
90s?
our pilot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It needs to be, well, I haven't washed it since October either. So I should wash it. I should probably get it painted, get some of the rust.
Taken care of.
Taken
We're
out.
going to get some body work done, of
Yeah.
course.
Ooh, get some like ground effects.
Ground effects,
Get some lights underneath.
spinning wheels.
Oh, fuck yeah, spinners. Bring spinners back.
Did they leave?
You can wear some
I haven't seen
Janko pants, but it's just,
yeah,
I
get
know it has
some
nothing to
Janko
do with
jeans.
it, but get some Janko jeans. You know, with all the shit all the crazy stuff that's coming back, like they are absolutely going to come back. They are. I mean,
I don't know what you're saying.
Janko-
Janko?
Are they Janko?
JNCO.
yeah, they're the pants that were so big all the way down the entire leg. You only saw these certain type of people wearing them in like, I don't know, was it a
It's like-
90s?
Is it like what
Early
Sinbad would wear on stage?
No, Sinbad
No,
would never
picture
wear those.
picture
no.
this, Neebs. Picture
He would never wear these?
No.
down each leg is
I don't think there's anything Sinbad would wear.
I was trying to explain
I
this
just
to you.
had to get that out.
Okay. Did you want to say it again? Clean?
No.
Okay.
You
so
heard me.
picture like a long denim dress, but one on each leg.
Right. Like it would look like
70s?
No.
90s.
No, it's
Late
it's big all
90s
the way
probably.
down.
When did Jenko's? That's worth looking
Man,
up.
it's not.
I think it is.
Early
when they
90s.
started. Early 90s?
Sure.
I'm proud to say I've never wore them.
Why?
I've never seen them.
You have.
Of course you have. Anyway, why the hell are we talking about these pants?
Well, why
I
are you
brought up?
looking up things?
I'm not looking them up.
Because you said
I just asked
we
why
should
did
wear them
bring
in
it
my
up?
truck once I get
Yeah.
it painted.
Yeah.
Right. I did.
Right? He's like, moving on. Moving on from that one.
Hey,
You started this.
I'm sorry.
But you need
I'm
to
just
change
glad people are here.
Yep, I'm seeing them
Look
now.
at these crazy ass. That's it. For
Okay.
the people out there that haven't seen it, I'll be showing a picture
No,
of that
that's
video.
that's something a cartoon character wears. That's not a real person. Don't wear that.
My description's pretty on point with the long denim dress on each leg.
yeah, because those are the type. Yes, those are the type ones.
Man.
Right, they do. They flare out.
I've never in my life seen a person wear those.
They're bell bottoms that start belling at the top.
At the very top.
You've seen a person wear these
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So have
outside
I.
in public.
Yes.
Yeah, what? Yes.
There's a
I mean,
lot
there
of
were-
people. It was a fashion thing, man.
I've been all over the world. I've never seen this.
Yeah, but there's only a certain type of people got into this fad. And you know,
Okay.
I've been into some weird fads. So, you know, I guess I'm not judging, but I am because I stayed away from this and I think this is the dumbest
What do you
thing
think
that
the
anyone could
dumbest?
wear.
This is a fun topic.
Yeah.
What's the dumbest style or
Probably that.
haircut or like
Oh.
whatever? No, that you've done.
Oh,
Because I think I've got mine as far as hair.
Was it
'Cause
the
I-
most recent one?
My most recent hair.
Some of it?
is it the one you're
Wow.
wearing right now?
You mean the one before this haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But it wasn't my worst.
Well, no, yeah, I don't think it is. I know what your worst is. I've seen video of it.
Well, not my
Your
full
hair.
perm.
No, oh, was that it?
No. But I think my worst was like when I was like doing the same thing my older brother did, which was the style then, where it wasn't just a mullet. It was on the top a spiked hair, and then the mullet was curled in the back.
Oh yeah,
I did it.
I like that.
I did it.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't have much of a curl in the back like my brother did, but yeah, it was almost Jerry curl for him.
You guys did up your hair like 40-year-old women, like with perms and shit.
Is
didn't
that a
ya, with your
Minnesota
kids?
thing?
Is it, maybe it is a Minnesota
Man,
thing.
I tell you what, and then you think about fashion and like how long does it take to get to Minnesota, especially back then. Like
Mm-hmm.
these days, everything's kind of instant as far as reacting to the internet
Right.
and fashion and shit. But like back in the day, pre-internet, when fashion would travel through the air like a breeze, you know, how long?
Work
when
its
if
way
you're
over.
getting it in small town Minnesota, how current are we?
Because I mean, a lot of times,
Oh, the dad's giving his son a perm like he used to get when he was a child. You know,
That's
back
weird.
in the 70s, you know.
Shit.
the convenience store just got the hair products in, so you guys can start doing it now.
Yeah.
We got
I-
shirts from 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the butt cut that you
Oh
said
man,
that
I've
you
had some dumb.
You've had
listen,
some haircuts.
I had a butt cut. Oh, that was really dumb. Fuck, I've had some dumb hair.
And there's video of it out there.
Oh,
video
and
proof.
listen, there's a lot. I'm not
Yeah.
ashamed.
Oh, man.
I had a rat tail. I pulled it off though.
You had a rat tail.
I mean, for like I don't know,
How
6
old?
months.
How old though?
Middle school somewhere.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Rat tails are.
Man.
How about this? Before you go
Yeah,
there,
go.
this would take like a mullet to the next level. If coming out of the mullet in the middle was a rat tail that went further.
In the
That would-
front? Oh, in
no,
the back.
In the back.
Rat
where
tail in the
mullet
front
is.
would be fun.
A front rat tail.
That
You
you would
could call
like
it-
push to the side and tuck behind your ear.
Yep.
You'd have
When
to
you're-
call it what's the you call it an anglerfish.
A dangler. Yeah, angler. You put a little light bulb
dude,
in the front.
If you've ever seen and don't forget your story, Simon.
Oh, it's not much. I wouldn't
But a
anything.
fun visual representation of a front angler. It
Mm-hmm.
exists. The bass player for Fishbone
I don't know.
did
Oh,
that.
the hair.
Oh
the-
yeah,
I
he did
saw
the
that.
front
yeah.
angler.
Didn't Ed Grimley have a little thing like that? Remember Ed Grimley? That
Yeah.
was,
I do.
Who's
Yep.
the actor?
Yeah.
Tim, something short.
Martin Short.
Martin
Martin
Short.
Short.
Yeah.
He like spiked it up in the front,
Yeah,
kind of arc over.
that was
Yeah.
the 80s.
Now I used to do. Maybe you heard this story. I used to make money doing Ed Grimley. Like,
What?
Like,
Make money.
I don't
Yeah,
remember this.
Like,
I could do the dance, the Ed Grimley dance.
So you would do the dance.
As
What
a
was the
small
dance?
kid,
family would pay you,
He
or
would
you
like-
do it on you hook in the street.
I would mostly friends of family. They're like, do the dance. I'm like, you got to give me 50 cents, and then I would do the dance. I make money.
Really?
Yeah.
You were wheeling and dealing back then.
One of my first jobs was dancing for money.
You think that would sustain you today if you had to? The Ed Grimley dance?
Dude, I want to see you do the dance, and I want to take video of it.
Yeah.
Do you know the dance?
Well, maybe, you know what? If we could find the right music, maybe I could do it on like the live show or
All
something.
right, we'll figure it out. I was
Well,
about to
well,
pull it out now. Everyone, you almost got that.
I'm kind of
but it's
doing a
not
magic
happening.
show, so maybe next live show.
I really can't wait to be your assistant. I'm going to be
Listen.
one of your assistants, right?
Listen, I know you guys really want to be my assistant,
Fuck.
but I've got to pull people from the crowd because they're there at the show.
I
That-
know. I'm not
yeah.
talking about being the person that
you
you
know
do
what?
the trick with. Can I be somebody in the background just kind of
I tell you what,
weaving-
I'll have you get me a beer. How about that? That's an assistant.
know
Well,
what?
he's looking
Forget
for
it.
an excuse
I
to wear
know. I'm
feathers.
trying to
I
wear
know.
feathers. I'm trying to wear makeup.
He
Yeah,
wants
that-
to wear his stockings.
So we have to do like a costume change.
All right, forget
Because
it.
I do.
You should have a cape at least.
I'm
Well,
good.
I've got. We're good.
And a wand and a top hat.
I'm going to enjoy
wand-
your show.
You know, wands are fake names, right? Like
I had a wand and it wasn't fake.
I had one that wasn't fake too.
So what are you talking about?
I don't know. Magic. It's all real.
Thank you to our sponsor, Rocket Money. And when I hear Rocket Money, all I can do is think of saving money because they've saved me a good chunk of change twice. Once on a subscription I didn't even know I had anymore, one that started off free and then cost over $100 a year when you forget about the subscription, and another that I was being double charged for who knows how long. I couldn't believe it. And that's why Rocket Money is here for everyone. But Simon, can you better sum up who and what Rocket Money can do for me? Of course I can. They're a personal finance app that monitors your spending and helps you lower your bills and easily finds any and all of your subscriptions for you. And for any of those monthly money suckers you don't want to pay for anymore, just hit cancel and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. It's that easy. So please stop throwing your money away. Cancel unwanted subscriptions and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/Neebs. That's rocketmoney.com/Neebs. rocketmoney.com/Neebs. Go now. Thank you, Rocket Money.
Remember Abracadabra?
I do.
Not the word, but
No,
the kid.
I know. I know. That was the funniest thing to picture.
It's great having friends like you guys. I know we're not your best friend, Simon, but we've been together a long
I wish
time.
you could be.
And sometimes I can just say Abracadabra kid. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Abracadabra
Abracadabra?
kid.
Do you remember? You weren't there, I don't think.
You weren't.
Probably
were you?
wasn't.
Do you know the story though?
I think Dora's your best friend.
That's it.
Abracadabra?
Abracadabra.
You know,
I know abracadabra. I
Yeah.
thought you said
Yeah, but he
Abracadabra
just said
kid.
it wrong.
Abracadabra kid. It's hard to say.
No, but you don't know what that. You don't know what that's based on, right?
No, I'm forgetting. Go
Okay.
figure.
So we're camping, right? We're in Fontana Dam, Western Carolina.
Yeah.
There's a little campground at the bottom of the dam.
Yeah.
A lot of
Along the
people
river.
like to wake up really early in campsites, which is silly.
It is silly, and Appstar's not here. It's always funny how we forget to say that. Go on.
Yeah. So apparently, while we're sleeping, there's, I don't know, 4 or 5 kids running
Sounds
around.
like it. Up in the hills, kind of.
Yeah, playing wizards.
I do remember
Yeah.
this.
And
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the kids except one know like all the Harry Potter
Yeah,
spell names.
Leviosa, like all the stuff, right?
And then abracadabra.
Right.
Kid didn't see Harry Potter movies yet.
Yeah.
So we're all laying in our tents just like, oh my God. This one kid has never seen Harry Potter.
The one kid who's probably got like fucking super Christian parents who won't let him watch the
Yeah,
witchcraft
no,
shit.
he's
Yep.
not for sure.
He's got a perm in his mullet.
He didn't know
God.
the spells. He didn't know the proper spells of the time.
Which makes me think of what I was going to say before about the hair, silly things. Or were you wrapped up on that?
I got
Yeah,
one
yeah.
more. I got one more thing though.
Oh, there's
Go
one more.
for
it's a
it.
friend.
It's
It's,
not
a
much.
friend history thing. Like I wonder if Drallis will know the answer to this.
Okay, we'll see.
I say one word and there's a response to it.
Okay.
I'm
You ready?
closing my eyes and I'm focusing.
So the first word is swing back.
We'll check.
That is the correct answer.
Wow.
Swing back.
Nobody would
we'll
know that.
check.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Swing back.
I
We'll
can't
check.
I can't believe my brain hasn't shit that out during dream
I
time
was
yet.
wondering if it would. We used to have a friend that I don't know why he said that.
We have no idea the origin.
What was the friend? Do I know the friend?
No.
Maybe not.
Okay.
Probably not. No.
I don't think so.
Pre
All right.
pre you.
Great. Hey, listen, that's why I have a best friend, and you guys are best friends. Even though, I don't know.
I bet we know things about you that your other friend doesn't know.
Absolutely.
I like how in the office here we turn that mic on. No one's at the mic, just in case your best friend shows up to talk.
Wouldn't that be nice?
We could put someone on it.
Well, here, let me.
You were going to say something. Go ahead.
Well, he was going to finish Schwingbach. We'll check.
No, I wasn't.
No, he was.
Well, now you know.
Oh, okay.
I just want to
so now
see.
you're
I
gonna
was.
finish it.
I
No, that
thought
was it.
you
That
would
was
remember
finished.
that, but I
It was a
wasn't
good test.
sure.
It was a good
Yeah,
test.
that was done, right? That's a wrap.
Yep.
Yeah, we wrapped on that.
Thanks
Wrap
for
on
listening.
you. For a minute there, in like the early '90s or mid '90s, I used to put a lot of shit in my hair that just made me look like a greasy, like always having the wet look hair.
It's
Yeah.
so hard
You know,
to
like
picture you with just
Hair.
anything hair.
Yeah. No, I had I had the same, very similar hair to, what's his name? Fucking the guy from
Grease.
Bush, the band Bush.
Oh, Gavin
lead singer.
Rossdale.
All one length, fucking just kind of down to whatever.
Which
like my
I was
hair
always
looked
jealous of
good
that.
when I had
Yeah.
hair. It did. But then I greased it up and just looked kind of silly. And then I'd wear I'd wear carpenter stuff to work, but then out, I would wear carpenter stuff that was clean out because it was in. Like Carhartt was in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd wear
I
silly
think it's
shit
still
like that.
in.
It probably is. But I looked kind of silly looking back.
Dude, the amount of product just made me think about how much DAP, like
that's
the
like
gel.
gel. Yeah,
Man, I used a lot of gel.
You were a gel
back
guy.
in high school and shit. And gel, man, you can use too much of that. God, I look dumb.
And there's people still doing it now.
No. Yeah. I got
Tons.
plenty of pictures I'm embarrassed of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a sweater for a while that was my that was like my just overcoat sweater,
Yeah.
like a Mr. Rogers sweater or something.
Okay.
So I got like a whole year of school wearing that thing.
Just covered every day, covered
Little,
every shirt.
little buttons, yeah. T-shirt and a
it's
Mr.
almost
Rogers.
like wearing you instilled your own uniform code.
You
Which-
wore it every day, the same sweater over a new shirt.
I mean, not
Yeah,
every day,
no,
but
that's fine if you did.
it was a like a throwover kind of
Yeah.
kept you warm. And
Yeah.
then looking back, I'm like, nope, you couldn't pull this off.
Not now.
And you got a whole year of that.
There was a 1 year in high school, it was probably like my junior year or something like that. For some reason, I wore all the beads and necklaces. I probably had like 8 on.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
That was cool. I used to wear my mom's jeans, and that was sad and embarrassing.
Did they
But
cover your belly button?
But they didn't know. Nobody knew, but I would be embarrassed because I had to do it. But I would wear mom jeans because they looked cool, baggy on me, and I had no clothes when I was a kid.
Okay.
It was so sad.
I had this.
I had to sneak out of the house with wearing my mom's pants. If she knew I wore them, she would have been so pissed.
You have an older brother?
I did. He was
did-
too big.
You didn't get his
Yeah,
clothes.
he was a lot bigger.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I could wear my brother's shirts, and that was helpful. They were all OP, like Ocean Pacific.
Ocean Pacific.
Yeah, because, middle of Minnesota, a lot of surfing.
Right.
Same where I grew up. I grew up in a mountain town.
Yeah.
So it was like surfing was so exotic and crazy and like, man, if I could be in an ocean and
Yeah.
like ride a wave.
Yeah.
When-
The shirt would
yeah.
make sense.
You're like, I should get a surfboard
Yeah.
and I'll use it maybe once every 2 years.
Yeah. Put it on your
Yeah.
vehicle, driving around the
Yeah.
mountains.
OP was the shit. OP still looks cool to me, but
I
I'm an
haven't-
old fogey.
Yeah.
They're still around.
Yeah, man, I'd buy surf stickers. Never surfed in my life.
Right? Oh yeah. Same here.
Salt
Absolutely.
life.
Yep.
And I was right by the beach. I was right by the beach. Could have surfed all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
How were the
I
waves
boogie
up
boarded.
there?
They were fine.
Were they?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when there's a storm, just like they are here, when there's a storm, there's at least, you'd hope there's at least probably a dozen times a year where the waves are going to get like 6 foot. And then you go out there and you futz around on 4 foot days, 3 foot days. You just go and have fun. Sometimes you'll get 8, 10 feet during a big storm.
Have you guys been out to the ocean this year yet?
Not to
yeah.
swim.
Not to swim, but you've been out?
I have, yeah.
Did you notice the color of the water?
Mm-mm.
It didn't stick out at all?
No.
to you? It was like exceptionally beautiful in that green, blue, that like kind of Caribbean-ish.
Yeah, I see
yeah,
that
like
sometimes.
we were at a Carolina Beach this last weekend. I was just like, my God, the water is like prettier than I ever remember it.
Why was that, I wonder?
I don't know
I'm
how
sure
that works.
It comes and flows.
So Carolina
Looking
Beach, for those you don't know, is at the kind of the mouth of the Cape Fear River.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times it's not clear. It doesn't look
It's
Caribbean.
usually, yeah, I've never seen it so pretty.
There's a lot of just river water runoff in there.
Yeah.
It's a nice beach, but yeah,
Yeah,
not,
it is
not
nice.
Caribbean colored water.
And met we went to just went on the beach a couple hours, and it was a great beach day. This was last Sunday, and went to what's the place called that looks like a the bar.
Yeah,
with,
the crazy
Pelican?
yeah, Fat Pelican.
Fat Pelican,
which
yeah.
is like drinking at a junkyard.
It is
essentially.
kind of.
Yeah. And it's cool. Like, there's just so much
Yeah.
shit to look at. Such hodgepodge crap all over the place. And there was a memorial for some, I guess, some local or some regular there. And we stepped outside for a bit, and this one guy came out. He was pretty trashed, and started talking to him. And he lived up in like fucking Rhode Island or something like that. But he comes down here all the time, and he's running for mayor, right?
Carolina
for
Beach.
mayor in Carolina
For
Beach.
mayor of Carolina Beach.
Yeah.
This guy. He's pretty trashed, and currently he works at a McDonald's.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, see,
He
that's
has
a
no
doc.
shit.
That's somebody
Yeah.
you follow. That's somebody you follow.
That's not a lateral move.
No. So, yeah, might have met the new Carolina Beach mayor. We don't know yet.
I hope
But
he's
he's
really
running.
running. That'd be great.
He sounded like he was really running. He just, yeah.
Did you talk to him about his policies a little bit?
God, I didn't want to get into a whole
That would've-
bunch with him.
I bet that was gold.
I'll
bet ya.
I'll bet. Oh, wait. He did
Dude.
have one that I'm sure is going to work out great, but like something about, rent can't be over $800 or something. Or
There we go. Passed it.
Because that's how it works.
Oh, that's how it works.
The landlords will be like, "Ugh."
What now? How is this happening? For a condo you're trying to rent that you just bought for $400,000?
Yeah. The mortgage is $2,500 a month.
1.5 mil.
Right.
I
Like,
rent
what
it
do
for $800.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
how he's going to pull that one off, but good luck, buddy. I don't remember your name either.
That's
Carolina
great.
Beach.
If you followed that guy and did a documentary of his whole campaign,
If there is one.
that would
Dude.
be great.
I know, like that kind of thing. That's a feature-length documentary about a person. If
He
they're
could-
really running, you can just talk to them for a weekend, and you could probably get 2 hours of stuff to keep,
I
footage-wise.
mean, I'd want you to follow him through the whole campaign. I don't know if he
you'd
wins
wanna-
or not.
Everyone would want to see how that pulls out.
Okay.
I'm watching on Netflix, Pez Outlaw.
Yeah. I heard about that. I
So
almost
far,
watched that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
What is it about?
So there's so this guy, he seems a little bit crazy. Not
Oh, really? He's
not like crazy, but like I don't know.
He's an extreme character.
He's
correct?
an interesting guy.
He's
yeah.
an interesting character.
Yep. And so he realized somehow through just trying to make a little extra money on the side, he went to some like show where people are trading collectors and stuff.
Right.
He started realizing that people collect Pez dispensers.
Sure,
Yep.
of course.
It's a big collector's thing. Yeah.
And he got the idea of like, wait, let me go to the Pez factory, which is in Europe somewhere,
Oh,
and just like I think he borrowed money to go. And then he starts like, oh, there's all these prototypes and all this other junk they don't want that I'm going to
shit.
buy.
Go to the source.
And he's like, he's almost like he's a drug runner, but he's like running duffel bags of Pez dispensers back and forth from Europe.
Wow.
Yeah.
And starting to make some like the most money
Really?
he's ever made. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably that's so fucking cool that somebody just came up with that idea and going like, yeah, because nobody else is doing it.
Nope.
So I mean, you could do similar stuff to like, and people there probably are to like Coca-Cola, or like people are crazy about collecting Coca-Cola shit. But like, a million other things, John Deere stuff, or whatever it is, and do probably very similar things.
The beautiful thing about Pez is because there's just countless. They've made. I wonder how many they've made over the years, like different Pez dispensers.
Right.
And they're tiny and
Yeah.
plastic, easy to transport.
Yep.
Light.
Yeah, and
So
also
a lot
easy-
easier than John Deere.
and easier.
Or
Yeah,
cars,
it's true. No,
yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I was just thinking of like little
Stuff.
decals or
Yeah.
whatever the toys, because they make that shit. But yeah, plus they're all stamped and nice to have quite a few way back. Like they have dates on them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've still got a Lord of the Rings set in a box that a friend gave to me that I didn't want. I
Pez?
can't wait to give it to someone. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'll take it.
You want?
I'll hold on to that for 40 years,
See what happens.
and I'll probably sell for $6. But
That's right.
you never know.
So you didn't finish the documentary?
I'm still I watch it in little chunks. So
Why?
I mean,
why? It's a documentary.
yeah, how long?
because
Because
when I'm done working in the night, I like to just unwind for like a half hour, to
10
an hour.
minutes or something.
Yeah, I'll watch the news. I'll watch a little something.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch like a whole hour and a half before I,
I
go
get
to
that.
bed.
Gotcha. So, all right. Well, so that's interesting. I'll check that out. But yeah, like I was talking about your DJ friend, Damo.
Yeah.
You know, like I look at him just because he just seems like a really interesting character.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Somebody you just follow.
Funny, sweet, big goober.
Yeah, just interesting
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. The weirdest.
Documentaries are great.
Thank you to our sponsor, Babbel. And for most of us, learning a second language in high school or college wasn't exactly the high point of our academic careers. But now, thanks to Babbel, the language learning app that's sold more than 10 million subscriptions, there is an addictively fun and easy way to learn a new language. I just started using Babbel to learn Italian, and it is fun. Definitely different than what I expected, and I instinctively wanted to keep on doing lessons. I just finished one today. And como te chiami? Which translates to what's your name? In which I would reply, ciao, lo sono Simon, or mi chiamo Simon. Both work from what I've learned. And you could learn too. Whether you'll be traveling abroad, connecting in a deeper way with family, or you just have some free time, Babbel teaches bite-sized language lessons that you'll actually use in the real world. Babbel's 15-minute lessons make it the perfect way to learn a new language on the go, and their expertly crafted lessons are built around real life, so you'll be learning how to have practical conversations about travel, relationships, business, and more. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. So start your language learning journey today with Babbel, and right now get 55% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/Neebs. That's babbel.com/Neebs for up to 55% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life.
I love, documentaries about people that are traveling and meeting people along the way. That's my favorite kind of documentary.
So do you like, you might not have seen it, Eugene Levy's got a travel show on Apple?
Oof.
I watched a little bit of it and
I
judged
love
it.
him.
I love him too, and that's why I was
don't.
like,
I don't. Well, I love him in Schitt's Creek.
he's great in Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
And I think he's really good in a lot of different things.
I don't love that show so much because he doesn't seem like he's enjoying it. And maybe I'm wrong, but
Yeah, I don't know if I
But
like the way
listen,
it's produced.
the one with Carl, Idiot Abroad,
Carl.
I love that because he
Great.
doesn't enjoy it. But
Yeah.
with Gene, for some reason, I don't know. I don't know. It didn't connect with me. Almost Australian I watched recently. That's the girl that plays Professor Potts in Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah, a little older.
All the plant stuff.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know, she's like 70. And she's driving around in like a Winnebago van all over Australia by herself. And she's even got like a hover around.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
I'm like, man, she is still getting it. That's
Good
great.
for her. Good for
That's
her.
awesome. You know, I ran into somebody today. She was 95 years old. I had no fucking clue. She's still driving herself around.
She shouldn't be.
I tell you,
She shouldn't be.
she is still teaching kids.
Oh, that's
she
beautiful.
looked like I had a good fucking 3-minute conversation with her, just kind of amazed at her, like, what, you said you're how old? Holy shit, she looked like she maybe was 70, and she still looked good for it.
That's impressive. That's awesome.
She's playing you.
Yeah, and
She's
black don't
good.
crack. She was black.
Yeah,
Right.
it do not crack.
Oh my God. I was just amazed. But she said, yes. She said, I'm going to work today. I said, that's it. I said, you look great. I said, you still work? She's like, never stop. I said, I don't ever want to stop working.
Where'd you meet her?
Met her at Dollar Tree. I was getting freaking bleach. I happened to be right by a store, and I'm like, oh, I bet you they have that in there. And she had one little thing on her hand. She was wearing something on her hand. She's like, I got a little neuropathy, but that's it.
Yeah.
She's like, I said, man, good for you. I'm like,
Yeah.
bless you.
She's doing
Like,
better
you're
than
an
you are.
inspiration. She is. I said, I hope I make it to 70. She's like, you will. You don't know.
She don't know.
She doesn't know shit. She's 95. Dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Dumb old bitch.
Yeah. And then she drove off into a sign.
That's it. But I told her this. I said, because my mom just recently, she stopped driving, and it's a thing, and I drive her everywhere. Almost everywhere.
I bet this girl was like, man, this guy will not shut up.
I know.
I just wanted to grab this and get out.
Probably.
Going on about his mom now.
I did talk to her for maybe even 5 minutes. I had my dog. I had Poppy with me. So she
Okay.
was all loving on Poppy.
All right.
So that's what made her even want to deal with
That's how
me.
you broke the ice.
Yeah.
And then he said, I'm going to make a documentary about you.
Now, back up. Did you take Poppy into the dollar store with you?
I did, because I don't leave her in the car because she just fucking freaks out. And
Gotcha.
it was like, I was just doing a quick little thing. So I hold her.
We're friends with a guy that has an accessory dog.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, my God.
Well, it's not because I want to, man.
Do you have the little carry case?
No.
You
No.
carry it in your arms.
No, but I do. I just give you ammunition. I do.
You're
I do have
creating
a
it.
fucking I know. I'm giving you ammunition.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
I want to hear what do you
Keep
do?
going.
No, I gotta fucking when I go into Walmart, oftentimes if I have her, I fucking put her in the front part. I gotta put like a towel down so that she can lay on it, because otherwise she's got the metal going on. So I give her a little cushion, and she sits in there, really
In the
fucking.
cart.
She sits in the cart, as if where you would put a child.
Yep.
She sits in that fucking cart while I go around and I get my shit.
Man, I
And
love
she
this.
just sits there and she doesn't fucking do anything. She doesn't bark. She doesn't say a word. She just chills out. And I go, okay, because sometimes I have my dog, and
Yeah.
I can't leave her.
Sounds like all the
You
time.
can't.
I do. I can't fucking leave her.
I've seen the panic on her face because she knows without you, she would die.
Yeah.
If I leave her with certain people, she's fine, but I can't leave her by herself in a house.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
She knows you protect her from things and you feed her. And as soon as you leave the room, I can see in her face, I'm going to die now.
Yeah. Dead. Any second, I'm dead.
Yep.
Yeah. Listen, it's all right that you have a little show dog.
You
But,
and Paris
It
Hilton.
is what it is. Maybe it'll.
You're the Paris
So-
Hilton of Neebs Gaming.
I'll self-deprecate a little bit, so just to even the playing field a little bit.
Okay.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
I told this Aztecia.
She have headphones on?
She sure does. So,
Go like this. Oi!
oi!
There she goes. That worked.
You remember that story I said at that last week after I did my little stand-up set and shit?
That story?
The story that Gabs and I said
No.
about our flight back. Oh, you were fucked up.
I was so fucking
She was so trashed.
Does she need to be on a mic right now? Do you need her for
well,
this?
No, you don't.
All
She's
right.
fine. She's fine. She's fucked up now too.
As you were, mate.
So it goes back to our trip, but I don't think I brought this up and Apsro and
Stop grabbing the shit while you talk.
I'm just moving it. You shut it. All right.
Hands off the mics.
So flying from Paris to Minneapolis, that flight. I'm not moving it anymore. Playing some video games at the beginning, right off the bat. Made good friends with the gay flight attendant dude, and he was awesome. And he gave me like, I don't know, 4 or 5 little bottles of Jack Daniels, like right away. Yeah,
First
like-
of all, want to call it out. Is it necessary to let us know he's gay? Just like my mom
I-
saying.
I
that
like
black
to
kid.
know. I like to
think
know.
he,
I'd like to know too.
Yeah.
I think he was fond of me, right?
Okay, so that
Didn't hurt.
if it
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
it plays into at least part of the story is
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
Look,
he
when I
always
read a book, I want to know what kind of character we're dealing with.
Right.
He was always coming by and checking on us and stuff like that. So I was having a good time. And
I don't read books,
We're
by the way.
getting down to like, what's that?
he's whispering. I don't read books, by the way. Like
Okay.
as you're going on with the story,
Yeah, I
he's
don't
got
know
his
why.
commentary.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, thanks everybody. heard
This is
that.
what I got to listen to during the podcast.
So I'm getting a little sick of the game I was playing and get a little whatever. And my girl's watching that Man Named Otto,
Yeah,
the Tom Hanks movie.
I like the movie.
Yeah, watched it.
So it's
It went about 5 minutes too long, but
it did, and all those flashbacks. Like I don't know, it's like it's tear.
Yeah, we get it. You
fuel.
loved your wife. Boo hoo.
It's tear fuel.
Right.
Like, yeah, exactly.
In a nutshell.
Everything. And then toward the end, it's just like they're smacking you in the face with all these like cryables. Like, you know what I mean? It was
Right.
overboard. I'm like, oh, you're going to fucking cry this time. Oh, you're going to cry.
I'm gonna cut through your neighborhood.
All that shit.
I'm the one that killed your wife.
A lot
Yeah,
of crying
I like that
stuff.
character.
And I'm a pussy when it comes to the feels in a movie. You
Yeah.
know, you
Oh,
got
yeah,
that
me
right.
too.
Got the right soundtrack going on, and
Yeah.
you know, hit that, and I'm gonna have some tears. Mm-hmm. So she gives me one of her earbuds, and I start watching like the last quarter of the movie. Like I was looking over every now and then and stuff like that.
you can share earbuds.
Well, if you just take one
Okay.
each.
I didn't know if they're like, nope, were separated.
No, it
Or
was
shut
just
you
a
down.
one each out of her thing, and I was just kind of like, up by her and watching the rest. And I've had many, many drinks at this point too. So, and she's drinking her champagne and stuff like that. The guy right in front of her gets up in a way or moves in a way where he doesn't just shift his seat back. He doesn't even touch his seat really, but he somehow clipped what holds her tray, which they're like kind of separate. You know what I mean? So people don't move in their seat and it moves the tray behind them.
Gotcha.
You know, they're kind of like on a separate thing.
Yep.
So it spills her champagne all over all of us, or both her and I.
Yeah.
All of us being two of us.
Right.
And her reaction, her New York reaction was like, Jesus! Like kind of loud.
Right.
Like a little loud, but it was like jarring.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the guy didn't hear anything. He had his noise canceling headphones on. So he just sits back down. He's clueless and I'm covered, whatever. So what was heard was by the flight attendants. And in a little bit, they're there. And here they come to us covered in champagne. I'm crying. And they just heard her yell Jesus. So I assume they thought maybe a fight was going on or something like that. You know, it was a little. So they just had to picture that. And the one lady is in like, we're going to land in like 2 hours. And she's like, I got to get the fuck home or something. She had her gloves on. She was just ready to clean the back little pocket pouches of each chair. You know what I mean? Like, she was ready to get it done before we landed, kind of a mode. You could tell.
Yeah.
And then the dude that was giving me all the Jack Daniels, like he was kind of laughing. I was like, oh, listen, she explained the situation. And you could tell that they were like doubting, not you could tell the lady was like, oh, okay, yeah, you spilled. Okay, great. Because I'm crying. I couldn't cover all this up.
So she didn't believe you.
I was like, yeah, the movie's sad, and he was making excuses. He's like, well, the altitude, I guess that can make for more tears or something like that. I'm like, that's probably it,
Yeah.
And like, he was like, do you want some more Jack Daniels? He was like fucking with me then too.
I wouldn't cry on the ground.
So
He's like, you guys are just shit faced.
I was thoroughly embarrassed. Now everyone's like looking back at what's going on here, and then she starts digging into the little kangaroo pouch pocket in front, and I was definitely gonna throw that all away. It's just fucking Jack Daniels bottles and all this shit. And I was like, I could do it. Oh my god, I'll get that. And
Yeah, those aren't all mine.
Oh gee.
How many bottles were there? Was it like six
About
or
six
eight?
at that point.
6 bottles chipped in there. He's like, what? I think I know why
And
you're
I'm crying. And
Yeah.
we're covered in champagne.
Did you get to finish the movie?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Hey, he
whole,
He bought himself a nice car at the end. Spoiler.
Hey, the movie's funny too, though.
It's got funny
a lot
moments.
of funny stuff in there.
Got
One of
funny
my
moments, yeah.
one of the best laughs I had was one of his attempted.
God, that was
Deaths.
so funny. When he falls on the floor.
Well, which one was funny?
At the train
Oh, the train one.
station.
Oh, yeah.
We thought that was hilarious. And granted, this is not a funny topic, be it
Yeah.
suicide and whatnot.
No,
but
it's
the way they pulled off
the way
a
they
lot
do
of
it.
Yeah.
It's sad and funny at the same time.
But
Hey,
but
it's
too
real,
much
man.
sad. There's too much sad.
Oh, yeah.
At that altitude.
At that altitude, don't watch it because you're gonna be crying like a little
You
bitch.
should have that warning when the plane.
not watch it 5,000 feet.
And she doesn't cry at things either, and it
She
makes
doesn't?
me not like
5,050.
movies and stuff.
So she
So
doesn't.
I'm
So
that
when
guy.
you do it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Dude, I've been that guy in
And-
a relationship
And she
where
makes
you go
fun
like,
of me
yeah,
too. Yeah, she'll make fun
It's
of me
nice
pretty
that
regularly.
it's fun when they emasculate you.
Yeah, no, that helps everything. Yeah, so there you go. I was a little whimpery bitch. It was just a funny story.
Sounds
How
like
it
a
all
good
came
trip.
together. One of those things.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I was hitting on a 94-year-old woman today. I was hitting on her.
Now you were hitting them.
Yeah, deep down, I was.
You just want to know what it's
She's
like,
not
right?
that much younger than you, so
Not that much.
Robbing the cradle,
I
huh?
can
Right,
see you two
right.
getting together.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Just buzz. Dumb stories.
So after this podcast, we're gonna jump back on to some gaming.
Yeah. Well,
And-
dumpster love.
Yeah, we're gonna do something for the dumpster. I love recording for the dumpster because it's usually just checking stuff out, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, and there's zero pressure on how it's cut,
Yep.
how we are.
So you brought up what was the game we played the other day?
Oh, something I wanted you to play. I want to do it on the main channel a couple years ago, at least thought about it, but Orcs Must Die 2, I think, a couple years ago. But we played Orcs Must Die 3. It's like a tower defense game.
You just played, that was the
We
third one.
played it the other night.
Yep.
That was the third one, okay. And you want to play 2?
No. That's what I wanted to originally.
Okay, got it.
When I first played
enjoyed
it.
watching you guys play that. I kind of would like to play it.
It's a great co-op game.
It seems like something I could wrap my head around, and it's fun to choose where you put your weapons.
Yeah.
And
It's pretty simple. I mean, it's
It
fighting,
is.
fighting orcs and laying traps.
Yeah.
And just fighting off the waves.
It's about as user-friendly as you can imagine for a game like that. And yeah, not only if you haven't seen the game, yeah, you set up traps like any other tower defense, and then the enemies come from maybe one path or a couple paths, but you also, once you've placed your traps, your character is down there on the floor fighting as well. So that's the nice twist of it.
Yeah, I never played any of those before, so it's
Gotcha.
nice that that you have people down there doing it.
For
'Cause
sure.
That changes everything.
So we were going to play some Atomic Heart, and we will soon, because I've been wanting that for a long time.
Yep.
It's just
But the day's getting away from us.
The day
and
is.
We got to eat dinner and do our stream tonight. So maybe we'll play a little bit of Orcs
Yep.
after the podcast.
Yep.
And if you're listening to this when the podcast came out, we're streaming tonight, so come and see us.
What?
Yeah. And I also, speaking of the dumpster, I played Alpha 21 yesterday for a few hours just because I wanted to get in there and just see what it's like to be by myself.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun, and I recorded something
Okay.
that it's just 7 days to die Alpha 21 practice.
Oh, funny you did that because I've been doing that too.
And you've been recording it?
Yeah, every bit of it. For the dumpster. It's like I wanted to like get a taste of it too because the new series that we're going to do when Abstro's back in town is in Alpha 21 that's going to go along with Darkness Falls is going to continue. But
Interesting.
the new series is like I wanted to get in and get a taste of the new one too. I was like I didn't jump in when you guys gave it a look the other day.
Yeah. All we did was play with water the whole time.
Yeah, so I've been recording everything. I was like, I'm gonna record. Azteki's gonna have to put it all together, but the whole shut it.
Shut your.
But I've recorded every day, and I'm like on day 5. I want to at least do one horde night. Like so, I'm gonna
nice.
have one video, one full week.
In
Probably
one video.
Up to one horde night.
Where I'm thinking
up
of
to one up and through one horde night.
Yep. Where Simon's video was up to making his first shirt.
Yep.
yeah, like the first video is I made pants.
Right.
The thing, I've been
Right.
sucking at it too. It's gonna be a really rough horde night.
Day 1, making pants.
No,
Yeah, really
I'm just happy to be in there and spending my first day is like 40 minutes of just a 40-minute recording. I did
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 different worlds until I was having technical issues and this or that. I just kept on going in with the same goal of like, just make it through the first night.
There you go.
And leave the recording. So I would break mine down into individual videos.
Gotcha.
It wouldn't be the whole thing. That's at least how I'm thinking about doing it.
Yeah.
Whenever it goes out.
There's a lot of when you play that. At least when I play it, when you play 7 days by yourself, it's like such a like a depressing world. You don't feel the need to talk a lot. Like I'm always impressed with like Glock and those guys that keep a good dialogue going while they play that game. Because like when you're getting through the night and stuff, yeah, sometimes I'll just stop and chill by the fire and
Yeah.
So I've
That's
got a
what
lot
your
of big
video's going to be?
drive.
Just a quiet player sitting by the fire?
A lot of it is going to be that too. In some
Okay.
cases, every now and then I'll talk. Every now and then, but it's just real. It's dumpster. Neebs.
It's true, and it's also like
All right.
I probably do like more so like I'm not gonna just give it to Sherry. I'm gonna take this 45-minute or whatever thing, or I think it's an hour. I'm gonna take that hour and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna go. Okay, I might even toss it a little fucking music, just a little sprinkle of something.
Wow, you're really okay.
I wish I would have had a transition or two, because he's like go like, oh okay, while I'm doing it, be like, oh here's the transition, like a time lapse.
I take
I
smoke
just set up
breaks
something.
in my dumpster videos. I'll leave for 5 minutes and just have that shot.
I know you don't care. I
No,
get
it's-
it. It's the dumpster. But
It's
I
great.
still have I've recorded like 10 things for the dumpster that never had any payoff. That I was just like, this is not not a video.
Yeah,
and I
to
just
me,
don't
that would
do
have
it.
been a video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm probably not going to sit through your smoke break.
I'm not asking you to.
Yep.
Yeah, this is for people that would.
Okay.
Would.
Some people are looking for a nap, something to sleep to.
Yeah.
Some people.
Oh, this definitely this video.
Man,
definitely this video.
I feel like you've already sealed the fate of your video before it comes out.
And that's I like to sell it short.
Okay.
It's garbage.
But I had fun. It's fun. Fucking love that game.
I do too.
Like, really, if I'm, Anthony said it several times. Like, just play what you like. Just play what you like. I'm like, honestly, the only two games I really like to play are Golf with Your Friends, and you probably only half the maps out there, and 7 Days to Die.
Super Bunny
And
Man.
if they merge those,
Super Bunny Man was great. And I
Oh,
want to
God.
play that fucking the It Takes Two. I would love to. I would play It Takes Two as a series on the dumpster with Dora.
I would watch that.
If he would be into that, I would be, because I want to, even if I took that and did a very super easy, like at least there's a tiny bit of editing if need be.
There was hardly any editing when me and Think played it.
we should play that prison game just to switch it up.
It's a lot of yapping.
Oh, it is, right?
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
I've never watched one bit of them playing It Takes Two.
You will love
and
that
it's
game.
and it's supposed to be an amazing game.
Yeah.
It is.
For sure.
That's why I'm like, I love not knowing shit about it.
And I would love to watch you play it.
I should play it with Dora. Should I?
You and Dora should
Yeah,
play
because
that.
he already experienced. They already.
Yeah,
you
we
know.
experienced it. I
Did
bet
you
a lot of
watch-
people would want to see that again, but with you guys
Some of
doing
it. Not
Okay.
much.
It's so creative. Such
Yeah.
a great game.
No, it seems like a great game. It seemed very chatty too.
Yeah, but you're into it. Like
Okay,
it's
all right.
You know what? You're into it even better. I think that should be something then that I end up taking.
Yeah, let's
and
do
we
it.
could put it on the. We could put it on the dumpster for sure, right?
Yeah,
sure.
Because it's not good enough to go on the regular channel, is it?
I don't know.
it's already been done.
It's already been done.
On the regular channel,
Yeah.
but with two people, and people have asked for us to do it for a while.
You should do it, and then we'll put it somewhere.
Do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Sick of
That's the
talking about
series. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's official. It really is going to happen because I've wanted to do it for a while.
Oh,
so.
for sure.
Good. That's
You're
the
gonna
next
love
thing.
it.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you
And
to
you know what?
everyone.
Yeah. If our channel isn't around, you know why? It's because
Yeah.
the big switch from music to games.
Yep.
Took us down.
Please check back regularly and make sure you're still subscribed.
Please.
Yeah. Or we could become a Food Network channel.
Oh boy, that'd be a mess.
That'd be good.
Ding-a-dang-dang. Ding-a-dang-dang. Birdie-bop-boo-bop.